Hello and welcome back to the Guns and Glory show. I wanted to talk about the big beautiful bill and how I think it's just become a big threat to the Republicans in the midterms. I feel like I've been betrayed because the National Firearms Act has been in place for 91 years. It's unconstitutional, it's illegal, it creates a registry. And two of the most important things on that were about to be repealed within the big beautiful bill. Now, the Hearing Protection Act covered silencers, which do not make a gun silent. If you had a silenced pistol in this truck right now and fired it, you would have hearing damage. It does not make them silent. It just suppresses the sound. A lot of countries, it's illegal or considered very rude, like a loud muffler on a car, not to have one on a firearm. They serve exactly the same function. The Short Act also was in the big beautiful bill, and it would allow you to have a rifle with a barrel under 16 inches long without having to go through the registration, without paying the $200 unconstitutional illegal tax stamp, and creating an illegal registry. Those have both been removed. Well, from the big beautiful bill. We kind of freaked out about that. Well, they kind of put it back, but it keeps the registration with the NFA, and you don't have to pay the $200 tax stamp on either the short barrel rifle or the suppressor. This is stupid. I'm on food stamps and I make $9.67 a month. I can, every 5 years or so, when I want to buy one of these items, come up with $200. Just like if I were to get pulled over today, I'd figure it out. That's not the point. I don't care about the $200. I care about the registration, and I care about being screwed over by the Republicans again. Now, this was a Democrat that made the decision, something called a parlamentarian. I didn't vote for parliament, I voted for a president, who decided that this violated the Byrd rule, which says that if it's going to be in a reconciliation package, it has to be a taxable issue. Well, this is a tax stamp. So when it's convenient for the government, it's a stamp. When it's not a stamp. When a silencer goes to court, if it's convenient for the government, one day it's a firearm, one day it's not a firearm. They need to just forget it. Legalize the whole thing like they did. Now, we've had an all-red Fed a couple of times. In the early 90s, that would be at Republican House, Congress, and White House. Or Senate and White House. Again in the early 2000s, and the gun owners got screwed. We got nothing. Now, here's the thing. J.D. Vance has an opportunity to fix this. He also has an opportunity to prove whether he's worthy of being my president or not, because if he fixes this, I will vote for him. If he doesn't, I will not. If the Hearing Protection Act and the Short Act, and because they took it out of the big beautiful bill, we're going to add national reciprocity for concealed carry licensing. If those three, all three, are not passed by the midterms, I will vote straight ticket Democrat. I've never voted for a Democrat before, but I am not going to be pushed around by these Republicans, leading me around with a carrot and a stick kind of act. And they're saying the whole time, I bet you, they're saying behind closed doors, we don't want this, but that Democrat over there, she's going to nix it, and then we'll blame her for it and say, well, we were going to vote for it the whole time. I don't believe it. The cottonwoods are out here like crazy. That's why I'm choking up this morning. At any rate, that's my position on the big beautiful bill, the National Firearms Act and the Short Act. They better get their together, or I'm not playing. I will answer to this at the voting polls.